Welcome to the Backyard Road Trips podcast. I'm Zack.
I'm Jim.
Well, Jim, this is like the Royal Rumble in here.
Yeah.
Not quite like Hell in a Cell. That's my own house. I haven't heard that one before.
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
So we are graced with not one, but two Andrews. We've got Andy and Drew.
I want it out here.
Get it, Andrew. Yeah. So we've got
And Jim.
We have Andy and Andrew. We have Andrew Burnett from Drew's Honeybees and Andy Heist from the movie Heist with Gene Hackman, I think, and who else was in that?
Al Pacino.
Bobby
De Niro.
Bobby De Niro. So he played a small role.
How do you name Gene Hackman first out of that? Heist with Gene Hackman.
Is he not in it?
I haven't even
He's
seen
in
the
Hoosiers,
movie.
but I don't know about Heist.
We have it on VHS in the other room if you want.
Of course you do.
You can name Gene Hackman first in Hoosiers, but in Heist,
good, let's watch it right now.
Perfect. So we also have Danny, as I was saying,
Daniel Jones.
the Flavor Flav of this group here that only kind of
Only kind of
shouts like unnecessary things.
What?
So
This house is chaos. Danny is upside down getting a
tombstone.
One of the kids has a black eye.
here.
Oh boy,
I'm
you're gonna
still
break my
here.
microphone if you scream into it like that.
So anyways, here we're going to be catching up with talking about some of the things that we weren't able to talk about last time. So we want to hear about Andy and his trip up north to upstate New York.
Yep.
Talk about your hiking going on, Jim, this spring and summer, and Andrew's took a trip to Vermont. So let's start with you. What's going on?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, me. Okay. Well,
Who
as
else?
you got the William Hung cameo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Danny, this will be your turn. Can you tell about Jim's William Hung said to Jim?
Okay.
What's your
On the
favorite?
video?
Yes.
Hi, Jim. It's William Hung. Have a good hike. If you get bored or tired, think of me, William Hung, and say, she bangs, she bangs.
You really did memorize that. That's pretty
Enjoy
wild.
the rainy Connecticut weather and don't get too muddy.
I did laugh at the rain.
Oh, my God,
Yeah. You memorized that.
Yeah,
You were
he
listening
did.
To it, huh?
He did.
Yeah. So Sunday, I was supposed to hike the Nipmuc Trail,
Right.
which goes from Mansfield up to Massachusetts.
And you were going to do that last year too, right? With
Yeah,
Tim?
and I got rained out.
Yep.
And I'm
And
going to
the
get
year
rained out
before.
this year. What's that?
And the year before. I've been
Yeah.
catching up on the podcast.
I just can't get to it. It's just planning on. If it weren't going to be hailing and severe thunderstorms, I probably would have tried it. But it's going to be, it's
Fair
supposed to be
enough.
bad on Sunday. So instead, I'm going to go. I got a great gift from Katie.
A William Hung cameo?
An autographed
nice.
William Hung sword
Oh.
signed by Randy Jackson. No.
William Hung's Christmas album is
It's
actually named Hung for the Holidays.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So sorry,
Also
Jim.
his,
Go.
Jingle bells,
firstborn?
jingle bells.
Yeah.
So okay, tell us about this gift now.
The gift is really on Monday and Tuesday I'm going to go up to New Hampshire, but I'm going by myself.
Wow, where you?
So we were
Goodbye.
planning, I said, like, you guys want to come because I still want to do some hiking, and I got like, the next 2 weeks off. And so it wouldn't be fun for them.
Okay,
Because like they would just go and sit in the car and like, all right, I get that. So like you can go on your own. And I am very much looking forward to that because I mean, you got the kids.
Oh yeah.
All right. Try to get in the car.
No.
You know what it's like to get in the car? Do you remember what it was like when we were just single guys? If you just want to get in the car, it's as simple
It's
as just
amazing.
getting in the car.
It's not a half-hour process. Think about having 3 of them.
Yeah.
I know you're one of 7, which is even
What?
harder.
You
But the
want
3 of them,
7?
man, having 3 kids like you do, oh my gosh, it's a long process. So I'm very, and it's not like I want to be away from them or anything.
Right? Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna maybe go just sleep in a Walmart parking lot, just do whatever I want.
So where are you going in New Hampshire?
On the way up, I'm gonna hike just Mount Kearsarge, and then the next I'm gonna do Mount Cardigan, and then I'm gonna camp out somewhere
Okay.
or get a campsite, and then the next day maybe Mount Jackson.
Name for Bo Jackson. We just found
Bo
out.
Jackson.
The important question is, are you getting pancakes?
Polly's Pancake Parlor.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I went to a new one, a sugar house that was
Uh-oh.
awesome. I
Cheating
wanted
on
to actually
Polly?
tell you about. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, because you just were up there.
Oh,
Yeah. So, Danny, you want to tell us a little bit about that? That would be a perfect time that you could say something That's
And then we won't hear from you
okay.
thereafter.
It was called Benton's Sugar House.
It's on
It's
by
near.
Conway.
No, it's actually the other
That's
side.
nowhere near.
Really?
Yeah,
So they're a regional competitor.
but
of
it's
Polly's.
south. It's south of the mountains. It's
Ah.
before you get to Woodstock. It's
Much less catchy name.
Oh man,
so
What is Drew doing?
I don't know. Plum Island.
that Andy got us that glass a few years ago.
You can't get those anymore.
So-
Those are limited edition.
Yeah, that's my go-to glass.
That's a
Well, that's
great-
Grampy's go-to glass here, but then my go-to glass at home.
Tell them it was used for like a
yeah,
experiment
it's-
where they just held
right.
like the leftovers.
They bred Lyme disease in that glass. So
But they transported it to the shore with.
right.
Yeah, right.
So it was a town of what was it? Near Campton.
No,
Thornton.
near
Thornton.
Plymouth.
Yeah, right on the
Yeah,
right,
near
right when you
Plymouth,
get in
yeah.
there, then, huh?
Yeah, it was near Plymouth. Yeah, he's right. It was near Plymouth, New Hampshire.
I know my stuff.
And it was awesome. But it's a maple, it's a sugar shack. So it's all they do, they're all maple syrup, but I had their maple kielbasa and maple baked beans were amazing along with the pancakes.
I'm gonna save my stomach for Polly's. but
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't. Maybe if I'm passing through and they're open on the first
You could
day,
always
maybe
do
I'll
two.
stop
Oh,
by.
you do Monday, Tuesday?
Monday, Tuesday. So
it's
listen,
only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Really?
So there you go. Yeah.
Ah, well, I get it. Because
If you-
people want stuff on the weekends. So,
Right.
Okay.
So
All right.
that it makes your job easier.
So you guys had fun when you just visited?
Yeah, we did Santa. Oh, crazy story. So Ian Cheney. So was actually at Santa's Village the same day that we were there, the full day.
Wait.
And we didn't see him. Go tell mommy that story.
Okay,
Yeah.
be right back.
All right.
Okay. Whew. So we did Santa's Village. Thank you, as the kind of the big attraction, I guess you would say. We did that the pancake place. Other than that, we did our usual stuff with North Conway area.
Jackson
Okay.
Falls.
Jackson Falls. Right? You've probably done Jackson Falls. Right?
Yeah. We did
I like
a photo
that.
shoot there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So we did, so just that kind of stuff. So nothing like groundbreaking, but good time.
How was the weather?
Hot and humid for 2 days. Surprise, surprise. Then really nice. Then turned to rain. Then rain the last 2 days. So and rain up there, it really isn't that spectacular. So now we have a hike coming up too. Next week or 2 weeks, a couple weeks.
Oh, I'm hiking up to you.
No, I think we had like a Western Connecticut hike.
You never like,
13th.
huh?
The 13th. No, it is on your calendar.
It's not the
You
You
same
never
day.
confirmed with me. You said
Oh,
you were
yeah,
going
I
to talk to Jackie,
I
and
did.
then I never.
I thought I said the 13th to you.
It's not the same day as
It's-
Katahdin, is it?
No.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, what,
Was it in there?
Saturday?
No, day before. Sunday?
That's
the day before
Friday.
Saturday is Friday.
No.
Friday.
Yeah.
I can probably make that
All right.
work.
If you can't, don't worry about it. I thought,
Yeah,
I,
well, let me-
thought I said something.
No.
Are you sure? Check back those text messages. I swear I said.
We'll do it later. We'll put a little,
Yeah.
we'll put a
You-
little one
Wager
beer
on it.
bet
Okay.
You
Yeah,
probably
but,
yeah.
probably deleted it.
I don't know. So you've also.
I'm excited for that. Then that's gonna be
Yeah,
awesome.
if that works out for you.
Yeah,
So
we'll make it work. I'll get Teddy someone to watch Teddy again.
he's fine by himself.
Yeah.
So
He's only 18.
Andy, how was your adventure up to New York?
It was good. It was the middle of nowhere because that's the only place I could find.
Right. Yep.
But that ended up being perfect because
And this
nobody
is for
else
the
was
eclipse?
there. Yeah, for the full solar eclipse. I wanted to see the totality, so me and Sarah went up to upstate New York. I think we're only like half an hour from the Canadian border. I think the place I went, we just drove around, looked at the Google Maps and found some like green forest, state forest park areas. Picked the first one, drove to it. It was beautiful. It had a pond, and we went back town, got food, made a plan. We went back, and us and 3 other people watched the eclipse from there.
Wow, that's it.
Yeah,
So
there was,
you
like,
were afraid it was
nobody-
going to be like a pretty popular.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's in, it went through all these populated areas. I figured everywhere was going to be packed, but we lucked out. And
That's awesome.
It was awesome. The skies cleared. It was supposed to be cloudy, so I didn't think I was going to see it work very well. And like 20 minutes before it started, the clouds all blew away, and we saw it perfectly.
Wow.
Got a bunch of cool pictures.
Yeah, his pictures are great.
I'll have to see him.
Yeah.
But, I don't know if you guys, I don't think you've seen one, a totality anyway, right?
No.
And
This was like 90.
It's like
7.
I don't know. You can't explain it. Like
I
I
wasn't alive
thought,
then.
it's probably blown out of proportion a little bit, but
Mhm.
it's like incredible.
Right.
Like
Andy's blowing it out of
because
proportion.
during the actual totality, you can take your glasses off. You can just look at it.
Wow.
That's like, I guess I didn't understand that until getting ready for this trip. But yeah, you can actually just see it with your naked eye, and it looks incredible.
Really? So you don't need the movie theater 3D glasses.
You just see like this black dot with like this crazy glow around it.
Okay.
And it was
Yeah.
weird because I didn't know how the darkness would be around you because they say animals act funny and all that stuff. And so if you were looking at it, you could see stars around the sun,
Wow.
which is crazy.
Great.
But then if you like look left or right, pan really far, you can still see like it's dim, but it's blue skies. And it's like still, it's this eerie darkness. I don't know how to explain it. It's like different than just dusk or whatever.
Right.
But, the temperature dropped a little bit and everything got kind of quiet. It was really eerie, but really beautiful.
That's really cool.
And we ended up staying, I just picked a random Airbnb.
Yeah.
And that ended up being a great spot, too. It was right next to like a steel bridge over a river with some little rapids by it.
Yep.
And you could walk to the local grocery store and stuff. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Ended up being a good trip. And then on the way back, I ended up calling into work to get an extra night off. And instead of driving the 6 hours back, we took like 12 or 15 hours back. And we just drove back roads all the way back from New York and stopped wherever we saw something cool to check out.
Putting us to shame with his own backyard road trip.
Yeah, right?
Oh no.
So
Flav.
yeah, I know. Jim, you did a whole article series pretty recently, a big post about High and Mighty. What was that
Did you?
about?
I thought that was a pretty clever name. What
Oh
do you
yeah,
think?
yeah, and it was great. I mean, the picture is stunning. The write up, awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. It was fun to do. Thanks for letting me do it.
Of course, yeah,
Yeah.
anytime.
So it was about what I said. Was it five hikes in Connecticut that I think are worth doing, like the best kind of hikes that I don't remember what the accolade was, but I thought they were they're worth seeing. I think I finished with I'd like to do like one where like I go to this one place to hike,
Mm-hmm.
and then I see the farthest you can go, and then go hike there, and then see the farthest you can go and go hike there, and sort of do that
Right.
across the state. That might be kind of cool.
That is cool. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Speaking of Drew,
wow.
you just got back from Vermont.
Yeah. Yep.
Tell
Oh
us about
wow!
that.
What was in Vermont?
There's a very neat beekeeper
Wow!
Oh wow.
a bit north of Middlebury who does some things that are very unconventional,
Ooh,
but I
like
think
what?
are very sound biology.
Okay.
He does not treat his bees, so nature selects at times pretty ruthlessly among his bees, and he's left with what inherits the earth.
What do you mean when he doesn't treat his bees?
So he treats none of the mites nor pathogens that can bother honeybees, which means that at times, he loses a substantial number of his hives.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
But that which remains is a lot hardier and able to survive. I mean, it's just, nature perpetuates itself in one way, and that's, the genes that
Survival of the fittest.
encode the bodies that can survive. And he does some really neat stuff. I really like how he manages a lot of like the logistics of his apiary, and he just does he's unafraid to do his. So it's really a joy to spend time with a beekeeper. His name is Kirk Webster, and he's a remarkable man.
Is it Kirk B. Webster?
No, is that said at someone?
It should be if he's a beekeeper.
Kirk B. Webster?
B, get it? The
Buzz.
B.
Buzz.
Where did you stay when you were up there?
I stayed on his farm.
Oh, wow.
And I actually camped outside
Should do a little
Really?
work for him.
in a leaky tent because Andy wouldn't give me his. So I
Oh.
cursed Andy every
That
rainy
doesn't sound
night.
right, Andy. Is that true?
I poked a hole
It's partially
on the
true.
low end of my tent so it would drain.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, oh wow.
And I'm still angry about it.
There was no hotel you could have gotten in Middlebury, I'm sure.
There is, but I'm fine in a soggy tent.
Because you kind of have to be.
How many times did you bathe during that stretch?
Well, I mean, if you count the showers, probably like 5 times.
Oh, okay. It's pretty
So
good.
it rained like 5
Oh,
times.
those
Oh,
showers.
those showers.
Oh, wow.
Were you working the farm too?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't doing any of like the other aspects on the farm, but I was helping with the bees. I mean, I was learning mostly though. I was there to kind of see how he does things.
Does he just sell honey, or does he make product with it?
He sells honey, he sells queens, and he sells small colonies called nucleus colonies. Yeah.
That are like the tough guys. That must be bread
The
and butter,
nucleus.
right?
Yeah. They're survivors, Yeah, we can. Yeah, it's cool. It's heartening for a beekeeper to see because I think beekeeping is thoroughly in the thrall of industrial agriculture. And, we love to talk about the things that bother the honeybee, like, pathogens, parasites, pesticides, and poor forage. But at root, bears. But bears are, they're manageable.
Just shoot them.
We had a bear attack very recently up in Sterling. Yeah.
Really?
We didn't shoot the bear, but yeah. No, it was the tamest bear attack you've ever seen.
What happened?
Well, he toppled some hives. He ate a couple frames. All the hives I expect to go into and will be fine. Wasn't really pulled apart. I think bear attacks generally occur over days, and I think we got it after the first.
Just for the listener, you're not talking about a bear attack for a person, for the hive.
I wish I were. I wish it were you.
I know that. Me too.
I wish it were an in memoriam podcast.
We were both hope for that.
So what's the property up in Vermont like? Is it forested or is it like farm fields?
It's forested, farm field, and hives. Yeah.
And then so here's my dumb question. He does it as a business, and yet he loses a lot of his hive because you say he.
Well, he's apiary. Yeah. He can lose up to 50%. Yeah. Some years. Yeah. Not regularly.
It seems like the margins for beekeeping is already kind of thin. So.
But he's adjusted the rest of his apiary to really propagate fast from the survivors.
How does he do that?
Through nucleus colonies and raising queens selected from the best of the survivors. Yeah. It's basically kind of a managed evolution by natural selection. It's very cool. And he kind of came up with it before this particular aptly named mite called Varroa destructor hit our shores.
Speaking of destructor.
Yeah.
So it's eye-opening.
His belt off.
It's eye-opening to see that, you can just raise bees and the bees are able to do it. He factors in that he's probably going to lose about 30% of his hives a winter, which many industrial agricultural operations are losing well more than that. But they're not sticking to biology in the same way. So they at the end of the year, they really are no better off than when they started.
Any practices you're going to incorporate?
Not right away, because we do treat our bees. But yeah, we're going to start looking for the biological fundamentals, like secluded mating yards where we don't have to deal with all these bees that are being shipped in.
I hate when there's mating in my yard.
Yeah.
It's usually just turtles in mine.
I tell the neighbors to knock it off.
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Are you doing Block Island this summer too?
We are.
Nice.
We are.
You going week or two?
2 weeks. I won't be there the whole time, but I'll be there most of it.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what, August usually?
Late July and August, those 2 weeks, whatever,
I was supposed to go hiking with Jim on the 12th, but he forgot.
All right, it's going. We're going back to the record.
So who is voting on who on this one? So I said he put some dates out, and I said that I had confirmed the 12th. Do we think that I'm right? And he's saying that I didn't confirm.
Well, I've never seen your calendar system, and I've seen Jim's, and it's pretty damn good. So
mine's
Okay, let's just for the sake of betting, I'm going to bet on Zack. You bet on Jim.
Okay,
sounds good.
Okay, say 7/12 is probably the best of all because I have a lot of that week off.
Yeah.
You say sounds good. I get back from Chicago the 10th, so we'll head down that week. Works perfectly since Kay and Elle will have the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have the calendar out, son of a bitch, I'm wrong. It just sounds good, and then I guess I thought that you were.
I backed the wrong horse.
I'll take your.
You had to do it by
your cup, Andy, and you can wash that out.
All right, hey, that was my mistake, man.
No, that's all right. I was like, oh, look, there's a nice
and I
picture
doubted
of
you, and that was really my gravestone here.
Well, you know what? I've been doubted in the past. That's why I named my child Doubting Thomas. What is a Doubting Thomas? It's someone that doubts everything, I think. So
he doubted Jesus.
Thomas.
That one.
Feel the crucifix.
I've been talking on the air for like 5 hours now. So
you talked about catechism though.
I did. Yeah, I did talk about catechism. Andy, what's on tap for you for the summer? Any adventures? Other than coming up to Plymouth, of course. Finally,
hopefully, this summer's
after
already
10 years.
Summer's already flying by. It's crazy. But I'm going camping for like 3 nights at Burlingame in Rhode Island.
Oh yeah,
did that last year too.
Hang on.
End of next month. End of this month because it is. Wait,
June.
It's not July yet,
Not
right?
yet,
So
no.
yeah, end of next month.
What dates?
I gotta look at my calendar.
You can look right now, so you can tell me.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt the podcast.
Oh, it's
by
okay.
being on my
I don't mind. I
phone.
gotta edit stuff anyway.
But let's see.
yeah.
Yeah, I know you will. I've been listening. You keep more and more in every season, I've noticed.
Am I? I don't. I feel like I still got to do the same.
19th through the 22nd.
All right, great. I'm off all 3 days. Oh, you! What did you wait until Tim and I are going to Mount Katahdin on the plan a camping trip?
No, this is the group I camp with every year.
Oh, it's
Okay,
a group. I was
that's actually a
thinking
great
more.
segue. What about the Mount Katahdin, which I know I was invited and I wasn't able to do?
I
Yeah.
wish I could do it with you. I would
too.
love to do it again.
Oh man, yeah, that would be awesome.
You're going to do the knife's edge, right?
No way.
Come on.
No.
Got to do the whole thing.
No, I'm doing the Pansy way. We're gonna go up that same weekend,
Yeah.
and it's like an 8-hour drive. I mean, Andy's actually
Yep.
done it, and
Yeah.
then it's like
About
an
8.
hour in. Once you get to the park, it's like an hour dirt road drive.
I mean,
or 40
it's
minutes.
really, it's almost 8 hours to Millinocket, the town.
Right.
And then it's
Another
like 45 minutes to an hour to the park.
Yeah.
And then, and it just goes on and on and on. And then the hike to the mountain is long too.
Yeah. So
You're not just like parking at the base like Washington or something.
right. Yeah. So we're doing a reserved a lean-to in like April or March. So then we hike up to that. It's funny. I'm sure Tim will listen. Tim, he's been going to the gym with me.
Oh, really? You guys
Yeah.
going to the gym? You
Yep.
mean
That's
he's
cool.
going to the gym? Does that mean he's going to your house?
JIM.
Yeah, okay.
She's coming over to my house every
Yeah.
Friday.
We should compare because I've been.
Whoa!
I've
Holy
been
smokes,
pumping
Andy! Holy cow! Look at his biceps. What do you lift these days? What do you curl?
much.
What do you curl?
Not much. I think
Yeah.
5 million
20
pounds.
pound dumbbells. I think is all I'm doing with
I
bicep
don't
curls.
believe that. You're toned out. Oh boy.
The legs. That's where I got the power.
Yeah.
All right, you wouldn't go to the
Power generates all the.
When
Yeah, doing it.
you go to the
Always
gym?
something.
I mean, like what
Planet
gym?
Fitness.
Planet, me too.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
Planet Fitness. You got a Black Card member.
I am Black Card member. I'll
Nice.
just see you in the spa.
Yeah.
That's
the
right.
spa,
Yeah. You can get nice and tan there too, right? Doesn't that come with tanning?
I don't use the tanning beds.
I'm thinking I might have to.
They have that other weird red light therapy now, though, too, don't they?
I love red light
There's
therapy.
some weird like laser or red light therapy.
Not a,
Oh,
not,
wow.
Not
I'm gonna need the red light therapy because of this.
Oh, I know. That's a bad sunburn.
I got the Jerry Stackhouse jersey Sunday.
I work out on Plum Island.
Oh wow! Just
Yeah.
A tiny gym in the firehouse there.
Oh, yeah?
So on my break, I go work out.
Oh.
that's good to do it at work.
Yeah, at least you get to, yeah.
So you're gonna be finishing off the high points with this, is that right?
Hopefully, I mean, it's gonna if it looks like it's gonna be bad weather and it's gonna rain, like I'm not wasting 3 days and driving up there for 8 hours.
Right.
But I'm really hoping because I already got rained out on my one thing for this year, so
Mhm.
I'm hoping that it doesn't get rained out.
Are you doing a loop or are you doing up and back?
Out and back. What we'll do is we go up to Chimney Pond and we'll stay there.
Oh,
Anyway.
so you're camping the first night and you're going to hike from Chimney Pond?
Oh yeah, man! That's crazy to me that people will drive 9 hours.
Oh, well,
Then hike a 9-hour day, an 8-hour day, and then come back and camp. Like
right.
that's,
Well, I didn't know you were driving up. Yeah, like I used to stay in Millinocket for a week at a time with friends. So one of the days we went up
That
and
makes
did the
sense.
hike, you know.
Yeah, this is.
I
This is
forget.
just
I think I did a 6-mile loop because we went up the main peak, then down the knife's edge to the secondary peak, and then back around.
There's no way it's only. I mean, it's like 10 miles just out and back. So a loop
Okay,
has
so
got
it
to
might have been
add
more
like.
than I don't remember.
Yeah, I think a loop. I think the loop that includes
This
Knife's
was
Edge
like
is like 17
15
miles.
years ago, so it's
I
hard
know.
to remember.
Oh man, Andy, we missed our hiking days.
Yeah.
We gotta get you out there.
I've hiked Meeting House Rocks once.
Oh, right over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's great.
It's a lot
All of us did.
Oh, all of us did. Yeah, we hiked
true.
this guy at night. Yeah. Now, this. I mean, see. It's so funny. It's like I love all these ideas of nature. We're going to Chicago in a couple days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, urban hiking. We're going to scale the Willis Tower. I think formerly
Is that
known as the Sears Tower. Yeah.
Why did they change the name?
Do sponsorship.
Mm.
Willis from what's that? What you talking about? Willis. Yeah, that's what sponsors it now. Sanford and Sons. So to Sanford and Sons. Now that Sears went out of business, Sanford and Sons decided to take over their sponsorship of this tower. So we have that going on, which is going to be purely urban. We're not even renting a car. Like last year when we did Seattle, we got to go out to the national park and
Yeah, that sounds great.
stuff like that. But
True.
what are you looking forward to, Danny, in this year's trip?
The Cubs game in the Field Museum.
Nice.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Field Museum is a museum of field.
Yeah, what is that?
That would be really fun.
Explain what the Field
Yeah,
Museum
tell us
is.
about that.
It's like a natural history museum.
Yeah, it got the biggest dinosaur skeleton ever, right? Is that the deal?
Biggest
Wow.
T-Rex.
Biggest T-Rex.
How
okay.
big is it?
I don't know. Probably as big as
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Wow, like bigger than this
Oh
room?
wow.
As big as this room?
bigger.
Bigger?
Bigger than this room. Yeah, man. Oh man. Yeah. So that's our kind of our.
How long are you
our
going
trip.
for?
5 days. That's it. Same amount as I'll be here this weekend. Same amount as I was in New Hampshire. 5 days.
All right.
Mhm.
You flying?
Yeah, we're flying.
Didn't know if you're gonna
The
do a
good thing
train
is,
one
I
of
think
these.
no, we're doing. I think you guys would be okay with the food we're eating each day: pizza and hot dogs.
Yeah, America, baby.
Yeah,
That sounds
pizza
great.
and hot dogs. So at least we can save a couple.
Why
bucks
do
in
you
there.
already know what your meals are?
Because I like to go whatever the cuisine is known for, and Chicago is known for pizza and hot dogs.
Oh, that's a
so
good
it's
tip.
kind of like,
Getting that deep dish.
deep dish. Yep, and then deep.
You're famous for that Uno pizza.
They are, yeah, they are. That's where it's from.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So it's-
yeah.
That probably makes sense.
And Pizzeria Duo, they have there too, or
Pizza-
Duo.
You should
Do
just. I mean, you won't do this, but like.
Only.
All you do is just chain pizzas. I always heard about this when Michael
Pizza
Scott
Hut.
went to Sbarro.
Oh yeah, you wanted me to go there in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My favorite little local joint here.
that's when Danny saw the guy naked in his boxers running.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Danny, tell us about your trauma.
That was the New York episode.
Did,
remember?
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
didn't I
yeah,
already
yeah.
told
You
you
did
that?
already told me
Jeez.
that. Yeah, you got me.
Oh, the guy running in his boxers.
Yeah.
The naked guy.
Probably
running in his
Andrew.
boxers. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's right.
Probably
That's right.
True. Well, all right. So you're going to Cubs game? Who are they
yeah.
playing?
They're playing the.
Tigers.
They're not playing the
Oh,
Tigers.
wait,
Actually, you're
Boy,
wrong.
that's-
with that.
that's
They're
just free
not.
tickets.
But they're.
Yeah.
Giving
I
those
can't
away.
remember who they're playing with. It's not the Tigers.
Oh, that's
Astros or the Mets. We're going to see the Mets too.
The Mets.
the Mets
Are they okay
tomorrow.
this year?
Mets.
Yeah.
Nah, they're like mediocre.
Hey, how you doing in your fantasy league?
Third place in both.
How about you? Last? Yeah.
He doesn't check it anymore.
Oh, you gave up on it?
Fairweather
Yeah,
Farm.
there's nothing like a derelict team.
Yes. He's gonna
Especially when you lose to one. It's just so infuriating.
he's gonna make a hot sauce just for you to try when you lose.
Well,
All right.
the
Yeah.
ghost pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I tried it last time.
Well, I
Yep.
got
Yep.
another one. That's I planted a bunch of Carolina Reapers, so
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
get you
nice.
one for losing baseball.
actually,
I'll put you in the hospital.
well, he's actually not even in last place.
Oh, you're not in last place.
He's in 13th out of 14.
Who's 14?
I don't know. No,
Adam?
I don't know who it is. I'll have to check
Speaking
it
of the
out.
fantasy league, we should get Dave on here one of these days.
Yeah, that'd be great. Definitely. We should bring all the Daves we know and sing that song "Daves You Know" from. What's that?
You know.
Yeah, from not Arrested Development. What's the show? Kids in the Hall.
Oh,
You know?
wow.
These are the Daves you know.
Do you know
These
anything
are
in
the
the hall?
I know.
I know
Kids
a
in the Hall,
Dave.
but not
yeah,
that.
yeah, I know Dave too. It's Backyard Road Trips. I'm Zach,
I'm Jim.
I'm Andy.
I'm Drew.
I'm Daniel Jones.
and you can follow us at Backyard
God
Road
bless
Trips.
America.
God bless.